Okay people, today we are going to do a review of a brand new bait, which is the Hog Farmer Bait Company Stroll Shad 4-inch. Always psyched to get a new strolling bait to the market. It looks similar to the Spunk Shad, similar tail, and similar body style. I had a chance to actually throw this thing for about an hour today, because I had to take my boat to a local lake just to drop it in and check out some things I was doing some maintenance on. The pros: quality control looks good. Packaging was even prettier than that. Colors and the blend for what they are look nice. Plastic looks nice. So that's pro number one, is the quality control looks good. Pro number two is the toughness. When this thing is rigged up, and I caught a few crappie on it, the bass just, they weren't really in the right position to be caught when I went out this afternoon. But the toughness is good. This thing is a lot tougher than the other strolling baits. It's not as soft, and I was kind of skeptical of that, but it's a pretty tough bait. And if you crazy glue that head, which is a little something I'll give you, which I always do, this thing is really going to stay locked up. So that's pro number two, is the toughness. Price is good. Price is $6.19 today from Tackle Warehouse for an 8-pack. That's pretty good. $6 for 8 of them. I mean, that's one of the best prices for a strolling bait, if you ask me. So I will take that all day long. So the last pro is the action of this bait. It's got a nice little action. It rocks and rolls pretty good, and when you stroke it, it kind of looks like a Rapala jig and wrap. I'm not sure if everybody really knows what that is, but I will put some video and you can see what I mean. Alright guys, so the first con, in my opinion, is the size. It's a 4-inch bait. Here it's next to a 4-inch fish roller by Raid. So you can see it's basically the same size, maybe even a little bit smaller if you look at the profile, because the profile is a little bit different. So in the water it does look a little bit smaller. Here is the 5-inch Deps Sakamata shad. You could see the difference in size. Once again, the profile kind of makes this look larger. And here is the 5-inch Raid fish roller. So I really like the 5-inch baits. They have more drawing power, and I feel you get bit more with a 5-inch bait. That being said, the 4-inch definitely has its place, 100%. The 4-inch definitely has its place, but I'm just telling you, it's sort of a con for me, is the size. That's number one. Number two is, for you live scopers out there, it's tough to see on live scope, and I'm not really sure if it's the plastic or the profile or what. It's a little tough to see on live scope. Con number three is the colors. this was the best looking color. They have like 5 or 6 colors. When it comes to strolling baits, you need a two-tone bait. The solid baits, like this one for example, do not work as well. If you guys go and watch my other videos, this bait right here, this color, I usually mark and make it look like a perch. But it does have a little tiny bit of flash when it flashes. So I have caught them with this color by itself, but I'm telling you, everything I can show you is two-tone. Everything I use is two-tone. You know, the solid color bait. So they have a lot of the Hog Farmer baits are solid. I think there's a white, a glitter, a green pumpkin, whatever they are. This was the best looking one. So the one thing I did, which made it look a lot better, was I took a black marker or a black spike it pen. I just put a faint line down the back. And to me, if you look at it, especially when it's rolling, it gives it more of a two-tone. Okay, so that's what I did. I used the Owner Range Roller jig head, size 1/0, 3/32 of an ounce head. You can see how I rigged it, about a half inch behind the nose. You can see from the video what it looks like. But those are my 3 cons. And overall, I caught a few crappie. This will 100% catch bass. I have messed around with strolling baits for years. I know what they're supposed to look like, how they're supposed to act. I know what's going to catch them and what's going to not. I'm telling you, my biggest con out of everything is the colors. I really feel like they slipped up there. Size would be great too. A 5-inch would be great. But if Hog Farmer is listening, you've got to get two-tone colors. You just have to. This is a really visual bite. Whether it's largemouth or smallmouth, it's real visual. If it's not looking or doing the right thing, you're not going to get the same amount of bites. But overall, guys, it's a good bait. It will definitely catch fish. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.